this is Mind Over Batter. This is by Jack Hazan. This is 75 baking recipes specifically for therapy. I like this idea. Let's look at how this book is laid out a little bit. I already see some gorgeous photography. You can see there's quite a few fun bakes. Something really exciting, I'm noticing that it seems like a lot of these are fairly easy, not a whole lot of ingredients, but let's get into it a little bit, find some of the details here. So here is our table of contents. It's actually kind of weird that it's on this side of the book. Usually it's on the, let's see, it's on the right side usually. Anyway, so here we have notes from a baking therapist. We have self-care, mindfulness, finding comfort, dealing with stress and anxiety, letting go of frustration, and connecting with others and finding joy. Actually, I feel this, and I've been losing my baking touch a little bit, so I'm kind of trying to reconnect with that a little and bake, because it is kind of a giving thing. You bake, not necessarily just for yourself, although you can. It's really fun to give some of these baked goods to people just on a whim. You're like, hey, you like lemons, and I made you lemon bars, and it's really sweet. So let's check this out. Here's our self-care chapter. Jack is a therapist, so it's really cool to see two things together, but we get some insights as a therapist. Here's a quick session at the beginning of each chapter. Create boundaries, not walls. Ooh, I'm bad. I create walls sometimes. So here we have self-care in a cupcake. That's cute. So here's our list of ingredients. It is not gluten-free, it's not vegan, just so you're aware, but if you did want to find substitutes, I'm sure you could find a 1-to-1 ratio here using I use Bob's Red Mill usually for my gluten-free flour, and it works really well. So here we have in the bottom, it says food for thought. It's important to make self-care part of your routine. Even when your life seems completely outrageous, be sure to take a little moment for yourself, even if it's just for a bite of cake. Super cute. Here's our instructions. It only serves one. Interesting. I wonder if they have some batches. Here we do have savory bites. I just took a peek, but here's slice and bake raspberry pecan cookies. Those look good. We also have a mushroom and guar quiche with a gluten-free variation. I love that. I wonder how they do the gluten-free variation here. Oh, here it says a gluten-free crust variation. So that's really nice that they've done that for you too. So list of instructions, it's very, very simple. You can do it even step by step, just kind of like, okay, this hour I'll make the crust, and then in a few more hours I'll decide to do the filling. So it breaks everything up in an easy way. Here we have a summer fruit crumble, more food for thought. I wonder if every recipe has some. I think they do. We have a lime chiffon cake. Let's see if there's a picture, because that would be gorgeous. Look at that. That is stunning. Whoa, that looks awesome. Okay, let's move on to our next chapter here. So we have finding comfort. So at the bottom of each of these pages, you'll see here's our book, but here's our chapter. So it's kind of easy to find certain things, especially if you are using this as a kind of a therapy thing. Baking through the 5 stages of grief. Wow, this is a kind of a deep cookbook. Here's some pretzels. This is a sambusak, braided cheese pastries. Well, nothing's wrong with that. Here we have dealing with stress and anxiety through baking. I see some gorgeous photos in here, because I love baking. Sometimes when I feel really stressed and anxious, I want to bake something extra pretty. I don't know why, but it feels really satisfying. And then let's move on a little forward. Sicilian orange semolina cake. Here's a vanilla bean panna cotta. Stunning. Meet your banana matcha loaf. Super cute. And then let's move forward a little bit. I'm going a little slow. I don't mean to. We even have not just like baking tips or therapy tips. We have baking affirmations as well. Like today, I allow myself to fully feel my frustration at my own pace. This is very, very helpful. Connection with others. So this is a great chapter. Sometimes when you feel the worst, very depressed, something I've noticed for myself is that giving to other people and making other people happy tend to make me feel happy. So baking fun little things for people is one of those options, I know. But I'm sure there's other food for thought in this book. These look good, like a s'mores cookie. Want a s'more? Okay, I'm right. Wow, s'mores cookie. You can share it with your friends, family. Let me find another one. This is a birthday cake, confetti pound cake. I'm losing my grip here. Here is the picture, and I'll do one more photo. And I saw one with like a really big photo. Golden tres leches cake. I love tres leches so much. So this sounds really awesome. This is really cool. I'm going to have to read through this in more detail. I love the idea of baking as a therapy tool, and learning how to feed yourself and feed others, and just not super indulgent, but it's just really thoughtful. So this is Mind Over Batter, 75 recipes for baking therapy. Check it out. You can also check out some of our other baking cookbooks, especially if you might do more vegan or gluten-free. We have tons of playlists for that as well. If you like cookbooks, join us on our socials. Those are listed down in the description at Cookbook Divas. And we do an Amazon live channel, amazon.com/live/Cookbook Divas. Thanks so much. Let us know what cookbooks you want us to look through next time.